years, dude.
How's it going?
Good, man. How are you? Good.
What is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a very long time since I've seen you guys, and I feel like I've made a video similar to this one probably about 100 times now, but it is so good to see you guys. I hope you guys are doing well. There's been a lot of stuff going on in the background that I've been trying to get ready for. As I'm sure you guys can tell by the beginning of this video, yes, I did buy a G80 M3, but that is not the only thing that I've been working on in the background. I've also been working on rebranding my entire YouTube channel. If you guys have seen, it's no longer Codee Vlogs. You can still search up that URL to find me, but now we are going as Codee Whips. Why Codee Whips? Well, ladies and gentlemen, please ignore the mess, but welcome to the new shop. So obviously I still have the G80 and I also have the Hellcat as well, but now I also have a shop. I just got the lift installed. Drywall guys are here working on getting the drywall done. AC is installed. It's nice and cool in here, but I'm gonna start pumping out more YouTube videos for you guys. If you guys have been watching me for a while now, you guys know working on cars is kind of something that I've always been passionate about. I do have almost 600,000 subscribers over here on this YouTube channel. I know a lot of you guys probably subscribe to me for different reasons, but after doing an entire rebrand of the channel, my main focus as far as creating content now is going to be car content, because it's something that I'm truly passionate about, something that I truly enjoy. Now, I know a lot of you are not probably gonna stick around for that. So if not, I am sorry to see you guys go, but that is gonna be the content that you guys can be looking forward to here on the future of this channel. I do have a couple videos of what this shop looked like before it started getting all of this stuff done to it. Those are up on my TikTok if you guys want to go check it out. The shop is coming a long way, but it is definitely taking a little bit longer than expected. These drywall guys are kind of just taking their sweet time with getting this done. The mudding and taping is done for the most part. They still got to come in, sand everything down, so that way we can go ahead and get a fresh coat of paint up here. I am going with an iron or gray paint, so it's kind of like a dark gray. It's almost black. As I mentioned, there was no AC in here, so I did get an AC installed. This is a 3-ton unit, which is more than capable of keeping it cool in here, considering now we have drywall and there's also insulation behind the drywall. On top of the AC, I did show you guys already, I ended up getting a lift installed. This is an Atlas Pro. I do have an electrician coming out who has to wire the motor for the lift to the panel box, and then this will be good and all set to go. I have a couple other things that we need to get done as well. As you guys can see here, I put together this monstrosity of a ceiling fan, because up here there is just this tiny little ceiling fan, and it really doesn't do much. So I ended up ordering this industrial size ceiling fan off of Amazon, so we got to get that thrown up there. That'll definitely help with the airflow a little bit. I do want to do something a little different with the lighting as well. I do think it could be a little bit brighter in here, but I feel like the camera does not do it justice for how big it truly is inside of this shop. It's about 1,100 square foot, which is going to be more than enough for what I'm trying to do in here. My idea is kind of this. For those of you that don't know, I do live stream on TikTok, begging for galaxies every single day. I'm gonna be doing an entire streaming setup on this back wall here. Desk, computer, camera, everything. So I'll have a streaming setup here for if I decide I wanna stream on Twitch, TikTok, whatever it may be. And then over here in the front of the shop, my plans are, once this wall gets painted, obviously, throw a TV up there, throw a couch here so we can sit and chill whenever we're taking a break. I do have a refrigerator over here that I got that hasn't been plugged in about 3 weeks, so everything in there is probably disgusting. But I wanna do a TV on this wall, couch right here, and then in this little area, it's not gonna be too much room, but kind of up against this wall right here, some sort of gym equipment. Maybe it's got a flat bench, you know, be able to do some bench pressing, maybe it has some cables on it to get some cable exercises in, be able to come here, work on the cars, be able to come here and stream, so be able to catch a lift, be able to watch TV and chill, and film some content on the casting couch with Johnny Sins over here, who decided to shave his head bald. Oh, it's Johnny Prays. Yeah, Johnny doesn't sin anymore. Now he's a man of Christ. Johnny prays. Andrew also just pointed this out to me. The mud up here is cracking. Would you care to explain to the people how much of a pain in the it has been to get these drywall people to get this drywall done?
So their lead time was a week, and we're on the 4th week.
Yeah, we're coming up on a month right now.
It's just insane how hard we had to work for them to do their work.
Yes, we're the ones working. We should be getting paid for how hard we've had to stay on their for them to just come and get this job done. It has been a long process. Which is why, if you guys are wondering why it's been so long for me to get a YouTube video out for you guys, I was trying to wait until the shop was completely done. But at this point, who knows how much longer it's gonna take until it actually gets done. So, here's a YouTube video. Now, I feel like most of you guys probably remember Andrew. He's been in a couple of videos. One night, Andrew got really drunk and ate a hot chip challenge, and that is definitely in one of the YouTube videos. But Andrew used to work at Suncoast Porsche, and now he works for me.
Yep.
So Andrew is gonna be my full-time cameraman, which I don't understand why the I'm holding the camera right now. Yeah, Andrew is gonna be my cameraman. He's gonna be helping me out with content. Once we're able to start getting the vehicles in here and working on the vehicles, doing modifications and stuff like that, he'll be here to give me a hand, help me film and everything as well. So a lot of exciting stuff coming in the future for you guys. If you guys are new, you guys like car content, please make sure to hit that subscribe button. And I think I might actually start posting on YouTube again. What do you guys think? Yeah, it's a little bright out today. It's also a little toasty, but I know you guys saw it in the beginning of the video, but this is my new to me 2024 G80 M3. This car basically came as it is. It had a KW HAS kit on it with the in-curve wheels, but the rest of the car is completely stock. Was completely stock. We went through and did a carbon fiber CSL style grille on the M3, which I did record parts of the install for that, so go ahead and roll the clips. So the G80 is already getting its first modification. Now, when these cars first came out, I was not the biggest fan of the front end of these, and I think a lot of the Beamer guys can agree with me. The front end wasn't the best looking. However, over time, I do think it grew on all of us. Now, me personally, I am still not the biggest fan of this grille style, which is why right here we have a brand new carbon fiber CS style grille that we are going to be slapping on the G80. I have a shop, by the way. If you guys have been watching me on TikTok, you probably know, but for those of you on YouTube, this is going to come to a surprise to some of you. As you guys can see, the framing is all done up. I'm going to be getting some drywall installed in here. I'm gonna be getting a lift put in here, and then of course organizing all of my but this is going to be the shop moving forward where I can work on the G80, also work on the Hellcat if I need to. And then we also have Andrew here, who is now going to be my full-time cameraman, videographer, photo shooter, fluffer, whatever you want to call it. So Andrew's going to be helping me out with a bunch of content for you guys. That way I can continuously pump out more than one YouTube video every 7 months.
I'll get him to work.
Yeah, well, you're also putting yourself to work. So let's go ahead. We're going to lift up the G80, work on getting this front bumper off, and see if we can get this grille installed. So to give you guys a little progress update, we have the bumper off of the G80, and we do have the CS style carbon fiber grille installed, and boy, does it look good. This is gonna look so aggressive with the carbon fiber ducts, the lip, and now the carbon CS grille. It is gonna change the entire way of the front of this car looks. And just like that, we have the new grille installed on the G80, and oh my God, does it look 10 times more aggressive with this grille than with the stock grille. This thing is hot. And of course it's carbon fiber, so extra bonus points there. Completely changed the way the entire front end of this car looks. But yes, this is my Portimao Blue G80 M3, and then I ended up going with the Kia or Kyalami orange interior, however the hell you pronounce it. I mean, it's orange. Now, I know there's gonna be some people that are just pocket watching in the comments. Why didn't you get carbon fiber bucket seats, Codee? Why would you not get carbon buckets? This is a peasant spec because there's no carbon buckets. Damn, it is really bright out here today, but I don't know if you guys need a reminder. I am 6'3" and morbidly obese. I do not fit in buckets. I tried, my balls couldn't breathe. I like to man spread when I drive. I could just not fit in the carbon bucket. So I went with a peasant spec. But of course, it is an M3 comp. It is a toasty one out there today. I think we were just outside for maybe 3 minutes, already sweating. I think it's about 95 degrees down here in Florida, but that AC is working so good. It's nice and cool in here. But like I was saying, once the drywall is done, done, got to do some painting, go ahead and organize the shop, get all the shelves set up, gonna have to clean everything up. I got the Hellcat exhaust here. I did have an Audi S4. Some of you guys may have seen it on my other social media accounts. I ended up getting rid of that, but I do have an S4 exhaust on the ground, bunch of trash over here. So once the drywall's done, once we get it painted, then it's gonna be cleanup time to kind of go through and just clean everything up in the shop and get it all nice and organized. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm hoping that's done soon. Very soon. Like this week, hopefully.
I hope it's
today would be nice, but
today?
it's already like 3:30 p.m. so I doubt they're coming today. Maybe tomorrow. So Andrew and I are contemplating right now, do we want to risk our lives trying to do the ceiling fan ourselves or wait and have somebody else do it? So the scaffolding is a little bit sketchy, it's a little bit wobbly. My fat is definitely not getting on there. However, I really do think you got this, but the thing is the fan is kind of huge. The fan's really big. So Andrew's gonna have to stay up there. I'm gonna have to grab the fan and carry it up this ladder, be able to hand it to him, and hopefully when he's on the top, his short can reach the fan so he can get rid of that. I think we should try it. It's good content for the two. It's great content.
Make sure that camera's rolling so if I fall.
Oh, yeah. That camera is rolling. However, when you decided to come work with me, you actually unknowingly signed like an agreement that says if you get injured in this shop, I'm not liable.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know.
Oh, I didn't, but thanks for
Well,
telling
now you
me.
do.
Yeah.
Now you do. All right, so yeah, this definitely, I don't think this is OSHA approved. However, Andrew did make it on top of the scaffolding, but he thinks he's got like vertigo or something because he's getting really dizzy while he's up there at the top. He's basically right there. We're already like halfway done the job. I think the hardest part is just getting up on this scaffolding. See, my fat is up there. I would definitely take a tumble. I'm way too big. That whole thing, there's gotta be a weight limit on that, and I think I exceed it. Well, I don't know what we do now. All right, well, Andrew's down. I think we're probably just gonna end up trying to rent a scissor lift. Andrew said it was a little too sketchy up there, a little too wobbly. Plus, once I have to hand him like the big fan and stuff like that, it's probably just not the safest idea. So we're gonna see if we can rent a scissor lift, which not only will help us with doing the fan, but when it comes time to painting up top and stuff like that, both of us will be able to get into the scissor lift. I'll be able to give him a hand holding on to the ceiling fan while he's screwing everything in that we need to screw in. So yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Pretty heavy?
I mean, it's not heavy, but it's like...
I'm hoping that thing hangs low enough to where the blades can spin without hitting the beams.
Oh yeah, no.
You think so? All right, well, let's see if maybe we can rent a scissor lift.
So Codee's actually up in New Jersey right now. Me and him did end up renting a scissor lift, and we can see that we have started to paint. The downside to us painting is the landlord looked at the drywall, I don't know if you can see this, and said that it does not go up to par to the other wall. That means that they're going to tear down all the drywall that they just put up and we just painted for them to fix all the issues that is apparent on the walls. So that means we're gonna have to repaint, or we can hire somebody else to paint the shop. As we can see, we got the fan up there, it's spinning. Me and Codee put that up with the scissor lift. The only downside to the fan was with the existing equipment that was up there. I mean, you can see there's a 2x4 up there. Tried to support the conduit box that was up there, but it just was not the right style for the fan. So we had to have an electrician come out so that they can fix the fan and get the fan from wobbling. But that's been pretty much the big update here. Nothing too crazy. We can see that we did do a lot of painting. We got a lot done, all for it to go away. Gotta love that. But that's just life, man. We'll come through it. We'll get everything to look correct and look good. Yeah, that's pretty much the update so far.
Oh, all right. Let's crank this bad boy up. So I just got back into town. I was out of town for a week. I was up in Jersey. I went to New York, and now we got Andrew here. We are doing another mod on the G80. This is gonna be the second mod in this video, right? We did the CSL style grill, and now, as you guys can see, we're going through, we're taking the trim off. We are putting some new tail lights on the G80 today. So in here, we have a package. This is from Bay Optics. I ended up going with some clear smoked GTS style sequential tail lights. I think these are gonna look super good on the car. Let me show you guys what they look like. With the chrome wheels, I think these tail lights are gonna look so sick. So the tail lights ended up coming while I was out of town. I do have some more goodies coming from Bay Optics as well. I ended up getting some laser eyes for the G80, but you guys are probably gonna have to wait for the next video to see those, because those aren't coming until the 3rd. Dude, these wheels are so hard to keep clean. These things are absolutely filthy. But we're going through, we're gonna get all the trim off of the G80. We're gonna go ahead, get everything disconnected, get these new taillights installed, and show you guys how they look. So before we go ahead and get the new taillights installed, I did wanna give you guys a look at what the OEM taillights look like. They're not bad, however, I do think with the chrome wheels, the new clear smoke taillights are gonna look 10 times better. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and just like that, the new clear smoke GTS style taillights are installed, and oh my goodness, do they look so good. It is gonna be a little bit hard to see the lights during the daytime, but I do think these tail lights look so good with the chrome wheels. And once this car has a bath, obviously it's gonna look 10 times better, but let me know, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Did you guys like the OEM tail lights better, or do you guys like these new GTS style clear tail lights? Well, ignore my hair. It's a little bit toasty outside, but I do think that is gonna wrap it up for this video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. Please subscribe, because I'm gonna be actively posting on YouTube again finally. And then drop a comment, let me know what mod should we do to the G80 next, or what mod should we do to the Hellcat next. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting me throughout the years. I'll see you guys in the next video. Toodles.